And as far as our Tuesday goes, we are dealing with quiet weather. Luckily, the thunderstorms that passed through yesterday are long gone and we're going to settle into some dry weather. But take a look at exact track. This will loop those thunderstorms. They quickly fired up, swept through very quick and left a lot of damage behind that we are still picking up and dealing with. The numerous outages. Make sure again, if you do see any damage and especially down power lines, you're going around them and not over them. That thunderstorm passed through and left us, well, with a lot of those storm reports. Plenty of wind damage across our area, especially near US 20 and to the north of that. Also seeing some wind gust reports and even funnel cloud reports, one of which was seen even in Belvidere, in Boone County, and even some flood reports. That thunderstorm was confirmed a derecho. That is from the Storm Prediction Center, and there is some criteria that these storms have to meet to be considered a derecho, one of which is a swath of wind damage at least 400 miles long. Also having at least 60 miles in width there, with gusts up to about 58 miles per hour throughout almost the entire thunderstorm. Also has to include several separate gusts of at least 75 miles per hour, if not greater. We saw all of these three things just yesterday. And besides that, we are dry, and thankfully so, because we are still dealing with flood alerts. Also saw a lot of heavy rain moving through. At the moment, you can see a lot of those alerts throughout our rivers in the area. Starting with the Pecatonica River, that deeper green color, that's a flood watch. Also seeing that for parts of the Rock River through Dixon and even through Belvidere there in Boone County. Flooding is possible within these areas. Besides that, that neon green is a flood warning. That's what we're seeing for the Pecatonica River through Stevenson County into Freeport, parts of Byron, Oregon, and even the Rock River from Janesville all the way through places like Roscoe, Rockton, and into McChesney and Loves Park as well, into parts of Rockford. Minor flooding is occurring in the areas with the flood warning. Moderate flooding is in forecast, so keep that in mind. Luckily, though, we're going to stay dry, so that's going to help at least with some of those levels to come down a little bit sooner than they would if we were seeing rain. And it's still warm and muggy today. 84 degrees in Rockford. We're also going to see some cloud cover lingering. That's what we're seeing at the moment, but luckily, it does start to move out overnight as temperatures drop in those low to mid 60s. So just a tad bit cooler, but we're also on the way to much more comfortable weather. That cold front swept through. High pressure is going to come in its place and absolutely dominate for the rest of our week. Lucky for us, it's even going to follow with the dry conditions into the weekend. According to your muggy meter as well, dew points are going to start to drop with temperatures briefly cooling down for Thursday. Look at how comfortable we're going to be by Wednesday, Thursday, and even parts of Friday. Temperatures will drop into the 70s for Thursday. Plenty of sunshine. Look how much blue we're seeing on this 7-day forecast. And in your most accurate 10-day forecast, we're back to the 80s on Friday. Still dry through Monday. Looks like that changes into next week. Manny.